Today we're talking about surprise pregnancies, first trimester chaos, and what it's like doing it all again with 2 kids already running around. From nausea to cravings to keeping it a secret, we're getting into all of it. Welcome to Baby Then What, the podcast you didn't know you needed for the real, unfiltered side of motherhood.
I'm Amanda.
And I'm Jessie, and we're just 2 moms of 2 in the thick of it.
We're sharing the real and unhinged side of motherhood no one else talks about.
If you've ever said, I had a baby, now what? You're in the right place.
By the way, you're doing amazing, even if no one said it today.
Okay, welcome back to the Baby Then What podcast. Everybody has to cheer because Amanda's pregnant.
We're pregnant. We are pregnant. Jessie's pregnant with us.
Yeah,
you are pregnant
but
with
I'm not
us.
actually pregnant.
So the pregnant bitches is back.
We're back.
We're back for one more round for now.
Potentially the last, potentially not the last.
We don't know yet. Jessie might
We'll see.
hit it up.
We'll
the
see.
baby's going to come and then Jessie's going to be like, John.
No, I can't be around babies right now. I have serious fucking baby fever.
No, I get, but now you understand what I was going through.
100% because you were so out of it that you're like so in it.
I was like,
now.
I need one.
No, I get it.
I need one.
I get it. And then your little one grows up and you're
I don't
like,
have little kids anymore. Ace is almost 3 years old. He's
It's
full,
crazy.
they're fully having their own conversations.
It's crazy.
They're playing hockey today in my hallway.
It's insane. So
We're here.
This episode, we want to talk more about Amanda's story, journey, whatever. We had a bunch of questions specific to her and how she found out and all that jazz. And then we have another episode that goes into like more the nitty gritty of like pregnancy, first trimester
in general.
all that questions. So she'll tell a little bit about her story. I can also update you all on my bloatedness.
By the way, we're so happy people were on their toes on that. Like the amount of messages being like, we couldn't sleep that night. Like we needed to know. Like
the reason why we came up with this idea was because I sent her the photo and I was like, I actually look pregnant.
Yeah,
like, it was so.
By the way, Jessie looked more pregnant in that photo than me.
100%. I looked 5 months pregnant.
Yeah.
But that photo was you, what, 4 weeks?
That was me,
5
I think,
weeks?
right when I found out. Yeah. I did that on purpose.
Okay, tell everyone the story of how you found out.
Okay. Well, you guys read the text message.
Yeah,
so pre the text message, I just thought I was getting my period, as you guys saw that like weird ensemble of food, which by the way, one of our followers sent in the same thing. And I was with one of our girlfriends today. She's like, that's fucking weird. I've never seen an arrangement like that. Why is there more than one of you that has an arrangement like that? Like
it's sweet and salty.
It was so weird. Okay, so I was having vivid dreams for like 3 days before, but like people get vivid dreams. They also tell you that if you are eating sweets before bed, you can get more vivid dreams. Like I've had that. And now me saying this, you are going to think about it. Like if you wake up and you're like, I had a vivid dream, think about what you ate the night before.
Just has nothing to do with pregnancy, just like sugar in general.
Pregnancy, obviously, it's definitely more escalated.
100%.
So that was happening. And then I remember with both my kids that I had a weird shooting back pain. But it wasn't like back pain. It was like literally, it felt like an epidural was like in my back.
Really?
That like initial like boop, like poke. It was like pinched and like coming from someone who has like back pain.
Yeah.
And like just had the nerve and was like on the ground. It wasn't that type of pain. It was like this like weird pinch.
Oh God.
I was like, okay, whatever. I looked at my Oura ring. I looked at my Flow app and I was like, okay, I'm like 28 days. I'm usually like 32. Like, yeah.
It wasn't weird.
It wasn't weird, but I was like, let's just like take a test, like for fun. Cause like we've been doing the pull-out method. You never fucking know. So I was like, let's take a test. I have a bunch of those tests at home still. Like
the ones that we took in Bahamas.
The ones that we took in the Bahamas that we took for fun. And so I was like, this is going to be another funny, haha, like thought I was pregnant. Here are my symptoms. See the line. It was so faint. And I was like, no, it might be another faulty pregnancy test.
Yeah, fucking we're throwing out the brand.
Like I was like, no. And then I ran to Rexall and took a first response.
Now you're starting to get into the video that we shared.
Ran to first response, ran to Rexall to get a first response. And the line was darker. And I was like, holy fuck.
It's happening.
I was like, I'm pregnant or something's really going on. Because when we did in the Bahamas, we had one line and that was it.
Right. And then all the rest of them were no.
So like, I was like, this is back to back. This is not first urine pee now. This is like pee that's already out. Like there's a fucking line. So that was insane. That was insane. And then I was freaking out because I was like, how am I going to tell my husband?
So let's just preface, Kate.
Yeah.
Did you want a third?
Okay, of course I wanted a third. I've actually been harassing my husband for the last year for a third.
A year.
And we've gone into arguments. Really, he's like, I'm not ready. And I'm like, you're never going to be ready. And then he was like, Kay, like, let's talk about it in the new year.
So you were planning a baby you were planning to get pregnant in 26.
In 26 for the following summer.
So just to put it in perspective, Ace is turning 3 in January of 26. So your new baby in your head was going to be almost 4 years apart.
Yes.
Because you wouldn't have gotten pregnant till Jan or Feb, let's say, because you're trying.
Yes.
Then not have till the end of 26.
That was like kind of more our plan. It was like, we were deciding in January if we were having this third baby or I was going to go fix my boobs. Like that was it. I was going around telling people like, you'll know if I'm pregnant or like.
Have new tits.
Like you were going to figure it out.
Okay.
So I was like, how am I going to tell my husband when like we had this plan in place that January was going to be the time?
And he was on board with a third?
He was on board. He just wasn't ready now.
Right.
So like at least he was on board.
Right.
Or else he would have gone and snipped, which is what I tell people. If you're not on board, go get snipped.
Yes, I agree.
So that means there's still a slight chance in your brain that you want one.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're having the hard decision of like an abortion.
Yes.
Which is like weird.
Yes.
To have at 35.
Yes.
Not weird, but it's just like a weird thought that like you've tried so hard to get pregnant and then like terminate.
Yes. No. It's I told him if you are done, then go get snipped.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm not done. I'm just not done. I'm not done right now.
I'm not ready.
So I was panicking. I was like, how am I going to tell him? I actually was pooing my pants all day. I went to do a class. I went to do a Legree class and I went with one of our friends and I didn't say anything. I was like, I couldn't even do the class. Like I was literally like, I shouldn't have gone to the class.
Yeah,
like I don't even know what was going on in my brain. Then I went to do my nails with her. And I was
oh
like,
my God.
I was just panicking. I was like, how am I going to do this? Whatever.
When you see these women like holding it in for like a week, 2 weeks, not telling their spouse, the second I peed on, I was like,
no. The other two, it was like that. This one, I was just like, I don't even know. Also, you'll get it because the video will be released. Like, he didn't believe me.
No. I'm not gonna.
I can't ruin it. But
if you thought the other video she posted was great, this one is like the cake topper.
So remember, Jessie and I are in the influencer world. We do this. So like when I film my husband, he thinks we're like doing something or pranking him. Remember also I did prank him for the Bahamas one.
Right.
I was like, one of us is pregnant.
Right.
He
we showed it to them. We were filming
So in his head, he's like, okay, you're fucking with me again. But that's the teaser. I'm not saying anything more about that. But I basically told him we'll move past that. So now he knows. We'll share the video later. Which was relief, but also like he needed like a good like 2 days to digest it. It's a lot. Because also like I saw it and I had like a good like 5 hours to digest it, kinda. Whereas like I kind of sprung it on him expecting like a big hug and like, woo, like you see in the Instagram and TikToks after on the third kid when like you're not expecting it.
It's like,
it was like, I'll talk to you later. Like I need to digest it.
No, because it's like your life kind of flashes before your eyes. Like
and you wasn't prepared for it.
No, like you have this life right now. This is where I think like women are so different than men. Like the men are like, life's good. We're sleeping. My wife's hot again. We're gonna get some new boobs. She like wants to hook up with me. Like I feel like they're just like very like small-minded. I was like, we get to do sports now. Like I feel like men aren't as good in the baby stage.
No.
So they like the 4-year-olds. Yeah. There's the potty
they're
trains.
Happy.
Yeah, like it's easier for them. That
and then
era.
I sprung.
And now it's like, holy fuck.
We're back in it. And honestly, as much as I don't remember how it was, because I literally said my first 2 pregnancies felt like one because they were so close together that like this feels like a whole new pregnancy. Like I count my first 2 as a 1 pregnancy.
That's
in
insane.
my brain.
Right. It was just like back
I was
to back.
6 months. Like after I gave birth, 6 months later, I was pregnant again.
It's insane.
So what's a 6-month break?
Nothing. To be honest, I've had such a long break between my 2. And like it takes so long to get back into shape, back into this. And I'm like, fuck it. I should have just got fucking pregnant again and just been gross for a year and a half.
That's what I did.
A day. Like this is way more work. Way more work.
Oh, I know.
Months. Months of trying.
You went into it. You've got it. Now you're back into it again.
I was so fit before I got pregnant with Benny.
I know.
And now I'm like,
don't worry, you're getting there. You're getting there.
It's fucking frustrating.
And every year it's harder. Every year you're older, it's harder.
Like with after Ziggy, I think I was like feeling good again after like 9 to 10 months. It's been a year and a half.
Yeah. I literally sat here and I was like, it's a year. I remember I
said 2 years.
No, I said I'm a year and a half postpartum and I just started feeling like myself.
Yeah.
Those are the words that came out of my mouth.
I know. This is what makes me scared to have a third.
Okay, Jess. Here we are.
Well, you're younger than me and you're already pregnant.
Oh my God, by 1 year, guys. 1 year.
I don't know, but I'm not pregnant yet.
You'll get pregnant. The baby's going to come. Josh is going to be like, I want one.
Although I have evidence, and I'll say it on film too, of a text message from him saying, I kind of want another one.
There you go.
I'm like, boom.
No.
I'm going to literally frame it.
I think you should do what I said. Josh, go get snipped if you're done.
To be honest,
I don't think
I actually think your scenario is the ideal scenario.
It is. There was no thinking.
There's no decision. You don't have to decide 2 or 3. Like you said, if you really don't want a third,
go get snipped.
Then you should get snipped. And to be honest, it's kind of his fault.
Oh, yeah. When he was like, how are you pregnant?
Like, it's totally his fault.
How are you pregnant? I should show him how it works because he clearly did not know. And then out there, when you find out you're pregnant, you need to know how it works. Because he had no idea how it worked.
Like, I can't.
How are you pregnant?
You fucked up. Is how I'm pregnant.
How are you pregnant? I don't know. You tell me.
So yeah,
it takes 2 to tango.
Really takes 1 in that scenario. What did you do?
What did you do?
Although I have heard of people tricking their husbands.
Okay,
like they tell like if you wanted a third, you could tell your husband, "I'm on the pill. You can come inside."
Yeah, there's ways, but
and then you've tricked them, and then you're having a lifetime of hell.
Sorry, yes, we have heard of women who have tricked.
Like
their
you
husbands,
did not do that.
There was no tricking here because we've been doing the same thing.
Oh God.
Like it's not that like it was getting finished inside me and then I was like, not now. It was like, it was not ever. It was just not ever. And here we are.
So that answers the question of was it planned or how did this even happen?
Yeah.
How did you tell Adam? Has this pregnancy felt different from your others physically, emotionally, mentally?
Yes. A lot, yes.
Because you're old.
I'm old. I'm a year older than Jessie, really old.
You're younger.
What I say? You're older. I've lost it. I've really, really lost it. Yes, this pregnancy has felt very different. Again, the last 2, okay, the first one, and we'll talk about this, and Jessie can chime in also. The first pregnancy was COVID. So, like, we've said it a million times. Like, I was in bed. I was doing work on my computer. Like, I was on my computer doing work. I was able to relax all day. I was able to nap when I wanted to. Adam was home. Whatever I needed, I was like ringing a bell. I'm like, bring me something. Like, it was so easy. I was nauseous, but it was so much easier.
Yeah.
That's number 1. Number 2,
it's like not to poo-poo first pregnancy at all, but after you've been pregnant post the first kid, it's like a fake pregnancy. It's like a joke. It's like actually a joke.
Literally. Second one, harder. I had a baby. Sorry, he was 6 months when I found out I was pregnant. So I was really nauseous and I felt like I missed out a lot in those couple months, which are like the cutest months ever because I was in bed just crying nauseous.
Ugh, that's awful.
But still more like similar. They're 2 boys. So I had like flawless hair and like didn't have acne and I was still nauseous with both of them though. This time around, I have 2 toddlers.
Yeah, you're not.
We're doing school drop-off. We're doing school pickups. It is not COVID. We're doing activities during the week. We're doing activities on the weekend.
Like you don't stop.
You're not stopping. You're not napping. I think I napped once in the first 12 weeks.
Wow.
Where I was like,
and you're really sick again.
And really sick again. Acne. My hair is disgusting. My hair is actually disgusting. And definitely different is where we're at. But we're not going to say. I know what it is.
Oh, you do?
I know what it is, but we're not going to say it yet.
We're gonna reveal a different episode.
We're going to reveal it in a different episode. You guys can type in your guesses. Doing my poker face. How's my poker face?
No, I think the point is that as you add more kids to your life,
it's getting harder.
Obviously, it's gonna get harder.
Oh, you cookie hi.
Oh,
Chris, you ready? Look how cute he is.
So this is my adopted child, Sven. No, it's actually Benny, but we don't understand why his hair is so blonde. White. One time someone asked us what's the best age.
It is the best age. I agree. Why don't you tell people what the age is?
What is he, 19 months? Okay, go to daddy. Go night-night. Okay, so I feel like when you have your first baby, you really don't show early. Like, no. I didn't show for like 6 months.
No.
Like, I actually looked skinnier pregnant for the first 3 months because I wasn't drinking. No. I was like eating so healthy, like working out. Like
I was eating healthy.
Yeah. Unlike you, the people are going to hate me for saying this, but I was not sick.
Yeah, I remember. You were not
glowing
sick.
Skin.
Chris is laughing at you.
I had boundless energy. Like, I don't know what. I think honestly, I slept better pregnant than I did normally because
Jessie, let's just preface that is not normal.
No, because what I was gonna say is that my life with kids is so shit that like my kids don't sleep. My kids never sleep. So in some ways, when I was pregnant, I was
your first
and second. Right. I was so exhausted that I just fell asleep. Like it was just like I physically couldn't get up. I just went to sleep. So I actually think I was more rested.
Pregnant. I've never been more tired in my life.
Yeah, I am. But like I also I went to bed at 8 p.m. Yeah. I never went out. Any time I had a social plan, I was out the door at 8 p.m. I'm like, bye, I'm pregnant. Thank you. So like as much as, yes, you're more tired, you're also like more selfish and like, fuck this, I'm not going to any of these dumb events that I don't want to go to.
Yeah.
So that's maybe why I was like.
Fair.
And because I'm a yes girl. But when I was pregnant, I was like,
a no girl.
I'm not doing this.
Okay, that's fair.
But the first pregnancy, you're barely showing. But the second pregnancy, you're like popping
right away.
And then the third pregnancy, she literally called me and she's like, look at my fucking stomach.
And my boobs.
You're like, I'm 5 weeks.
And my boobs. It was the boobs. My boobs are literally massive. Like
you went to the event the other night. You were 12 weeks.
Yeah.
You had a full belt.
Yeah, it's insane.
Insane.
Yeah, I said there was no way of hiding it. You were laughing when I went to my friend's wedding and I was like, you'll be able to hide. I was like, I literally cannot hide it.
No, you looked 5 months pregnant.
So I got lucky because I found out. I went on my best friend's bachelorette in Vegas. I was still skinny. And then it was 5 weeks. I was exactly 5 weeks pregnant. As soon as 6 weeks hit, the belly went boop and the nausea fucking hit.
Wow.
6 weeks.
It was the marker.
It was like, so I literally called her. I was like, if your bachelorette was a weekend later,
you would have been fine.
I don't know how I would have done it.
Wow.
Because I did Vegas. I did it sober and I did it and everyone thought I was part of the fucking team.
Yeah, you pretended well.
Yeah.
You pretended well. So then let's go back to like not a Vegas story, but I think once you're pregnant with your third, there's a few things. One, you're trying to hide it because like obviously most people want to do that. But the second thing is I feel like your older kids, you tell them, you have to shut up in front of them.
Yeah, no, I didn't tell them right away.
Like if you told Arlo you were pregnant,
everyone would know.
He would have told somebody.
And Ace.
Yeah.
Both of them actually. They were like, mommy, baby, belly. Yeah. That's it. Everyone would have found out.
Yeah. You actually
I didn't even tell my nanny.
Right.
Because I was scared. I was like, it's going to get out. It's going to get out.
No, it's crazy. And then I think the hardest part of all these pregnancies is that like the time that you feel the worst is the time you want to like, you don't tell anybody.
You want to talk to your friends and you want to do that. But I told my friends. My good friends knew.
But like, what if you were working?
No. No.
Like if you're going into an office and you're 7 weeks pregnant and you're actually dying, like you have to tell your boss.
You have to.
How can you not?
How? You're running to the bathroom puking?
But people don't want to.
People don't want to.
No,
but you have to.
But I don't really get. I get the not wanting to tell people with the whole fanfare and the balloons and the like reveal because like it's a happy time. And then if you lose the baby, God forbid, then it's weird. But like,
see, to me, I wanted to tell people this round because I was like, God forbid something happened. My friends are going to be here for me.
Right.
Because I'm still going to have to tell why. So what? I don't say anything, and then God forbid something happens, and then I'm like in a hole by myself.
I know, it makes no sense. I had a friend that did this. She didn't tell me, and then she was acting weird for months, and I was like, "But don't you want to like talk?" I don't know. To each their own. But I think I get not announcing it on Instagram.
Yeah,
to the world,
of course, but to your
like,
close friends and your family,
and like a boss that can keep their mouth shut.
Yeah, just so they understand, so they have a little bit of like compassion.
No, it's true. That's literally what the question was. Why does everyone pretend to be fine while secretly throwing up behind closed doors?
Yeah, shame. I'm not fine at all.
Are you still nauseous?
I'm still nauseous. It's like calmed at the beginning. 6 to like 11 and a half was like brutal. Yeah. It was all day constant nausea.
What did you do to deal with the nausea?
The only thing that saved, so I tried diclectin. I said it in our last episode with both my kids. It didn't work. It made me nauseous. I felt high. It made me more nauseous. And then when it like faded and you had to take another pill, it was just like, forget it. But it works for a lot of women. Diclectin. I just saw my OB and confirmed that iron is the culprit.
Of why all the
prenatals suck. It's the iron. The iron really, why? The iron makes you more bloated. Iron makes you not shit, which is why you don't want to take it.
Right.
Now, not pregnant.
Right.
But apparently now there's like, those vitamin drips. Apparently you can like go to the hospital and ask for just an iron vitamin drip, and apparently it goes through your system and it bypasses the nausea part. I didn't understand that, but I was like, where were you last year?
Literally. No, so we were on our prenatal episode, we were talking about all the different prenatals and everything. And I one of the things we said was that some people are saying that maybe not the full prenatal is necessary for all women. And some women need to understand their biomarkers and stuff.
So I just did it.
And then take specific
what you need.
Meds, or not meds, whatever, supplements.
Right.
To meet those
So the
needs.
only problem with that, now that I went, is that you're not getting that blood work from your OB until you're 12 weeks pregnant. That's the fuck up. And you in your head.
So you need a prenatal to bridge you from 0 to 12. And then from 12 onward, you don't have to take these.
No, she literally goes, if you can stomach B12 and folate, continue it. I was taking that before pregnancy also, and vitamin D.
Right.
She was, anything else is just secondary, but you don't need to take it. Folate you need to take.
Yes.
Any doctor is going to tell you that. Folate's your main thing. If that's the only thing you can stomach,
take it.
You take it. And if you're nauseous, you still got to take folate. That's the one thing that they need you to take.
And the reason is it helps like fuse like the spinal cord.
And
like,
everything.
It's something with, you really don't want to.
Especially in the first 12 weeks. And then after the 12 weeks, the prenatals are actually not for the baby. It's actually for you. Because the baby is actually taking all your nutrients.
Right.
So it's more for you.
Right.
So that's when you do. So I did the whole blood panel.
Interesting. I want to
hear the results. Totally fine. No, I haven't. My iron's totally fine. So she goes, I'm not doing the drip on you. You don't need to take the iron right now. And when I go back for the next blood, she's just going to do the exact same thing again.
Oh.
So now I'm on B12, folate, and vitamin D.
The iron is what really, really makes you nauseous. And if you don't take it with food, it's brutal.
Yeah.
And then the reason she just said the iron thing about me is that I've been having fucked up periods, and my periods are like 2.5 weeks long. So I'm like really
iron deficient,
a lot of blood, and iron deficient, making me tired. And I'm just like anxious to take I haven't taken the iron because I have PTSD from prenatal.
I know. I think you'll be better. I think you'll be better.
Right. And if I take it with food.
And you take it with food and take it at nighttime. That would be my best bet. Is like eat like a piece of cheese or like a cracker and then take it and then go to bed. Because you're just going to bed. You can't be nauseous when you're sleeping.
I mean, you could and just not go to bed.
No, you'll go. You'll go. It doesn't hit that fast.
Okay. I want to ask a few more questions before the end, but we're going to do our like symptom one and like all the like things about first trimester after. But is the anxiety worse this time around than the other two? So it's your third baby.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. I think.
Shouldn't it be worse?
I'll tell you. Okay. So for the first pregnancy, the anxiety was high because the only thing we knew back then, the only thing I knew, I'll speak for myself, was miscarriage. I didn't know about anything else. And the only thing I really thought about is you were nervous about having a miscarriage between week 4 of finding out to week 12. You didn't think a miscarriage can happen at 19 weeks. You didn't think a miscarriage can happen at 20. Your biggest concern was, am I bleeding?
Make it to week 12.
To 12. and I'm flawless.
Yeah.
We didn't know about emergency C-sections.
Right.
Like we knew, but it wasn't like a thing.
Right.
And there was so many things we didn't know.
It's true.
So that was my biggest anxiety. And I did bleed and I freaked out and it was totally fine. There was nothing to it. It's so fucking normal. But that was my biggest concern.
It literally was ignorance was bliss.
Literally.
As much as it was scary.
Ignorance is bliss. Second pregnancy, you know more. I was actually a little bit better. Honestly, I can't like that second pregnancy was such a blur to me that I don't even remember half of it.
Really?
Like that's how insane it is to get pregnant when your kid's 6 months old. Like I don't even remember going into the ultrasounds for him. Like I don't even remember. Like Arlo's so vivid. And then this baby is like so vivid and Ace was like a blur. Like I remember obviously going, but I think it's just a big
wow.
Like it's the weirdest thing. Like
That's
you can
crazy.
be like, Benny was this and Ziggy was this. Those two are like one.
Wow. It's crazy.
So, but it was still, and then this one, I know way too much.
Yeah.
I have heard of miscarriages at 19 weeks. I've heard of miscarriages at 20 weeks. I've heard of stillborn babies. You see all these influencers posting. There's crazy ass stories. So.
And you're like in it now. I feel like when you're pregnant with your first baby, you don't have that many mom friends yet. Maybe your circle doesn't have that many mom, or people are not sharing
their stories.
Like, even if the stories existed back then,
I didn't know about them.
You weren't in those circles.
Now in what we're doing.
Right.
It's all like, it's all over my algorithm. It's like everything. I literally was looking, my husband's algorithm was like, golf. Mine's like pregnant woman, miscarriage, this,
no, literally
that.
Because we share the Baby Then What account, so I'll go on it and I'm like, why is every video a gender reveal?
Yeah, because I was looking at gender reveals. No, it's like a whole thing.
It's annoying.
So the anxiety of, especially the first ultrasound, I was shitting my pants. Also, I also didn't believe it because this pregnancy came out of nowhere. So I was like, is this real? Like, I'm actually going. So we freaked out. That was amazing to like see the heartbeat. Felt great. The 12-week ultrasound, also free. I took my mom. I was like, I had such bad anxiety. I was like, you need to come. Like, God forbid there's something. I was like, I don't know. Like, you see crazy stuff.
Yeah, no. And people talk about their third baby and they have twins. Like, it could be not even just miscarriage. You could have three of them
in there. There's not three. There's one, but I did ask. And that was my coping mechanism. You know, when you go for an ultrasound, they're not talking to you.
No, they're not.
You're there. They can't talk to you and they're like silent and you're silent and you're panicking. So that my coping mechanism every time is to talk and say, is there one or two? And they're going to answer that. So I'm like, does that mean the baby? In my head, I'm like, oh, that means the baby's okay because they're answering. Like that was my coping mechanism. Like, I'm like, is there one or two? They're like, just one.
I feel like
in my head, I'm like, oh, okay, that means the baby's okay.
They don't say anything, but at the very end, they're like, look, you can see the heartbeat.
Yeah.
If it's like fine.
So 12-week was fine.
And then you
so
got
the legs and the feet.
And genetic testing also gets scarier as you get older.
Yeah, so genetic testing I did. I was freaking out for the results. I was on the phone with me. I'm like, I'm getting it. I emailed my doctor being like, I need it. Like, you have to give it to me. That was all fine. It was more the ultrasounds that freaked me out. Yeah. I don't know what it is.
No, because
it's physically seeing the baby on the ultrasound and physically seeing a heartbeat. 20-week will be very freaky. I think I'll calm down after 20.
Right.
I probably won't, but I think after 20, I'll calm down a little bit more. But going to that 20-week, that's the longest ultrasound.
No, I think 12 to 20 is
scary.
In some ways, it's better because you can feel
a little bit. I have an anterior placenta this time.
That's really
so. That's the fourth part of anxiety. My other two, the placenta was in the back.
Right.
I felt my kids. I remember Ace, this is what I felt. Ace, I felt so early at like 15 weeks.
Because he was like.
No, because it was a second pregnancy and I just gave birth. So they told me like, I literally just gave birth to Arlo. So Arlo, the first one you don't really feel till like 16, 17, 18 weeks. Ace, I felt the butterflies at 15 weeks.
Wow.
This baby I might not feel till like 20 to 22 weeks because my placenta is in front.
But I only think you feel starting at 19.
No. You feel it earlier, but if your placenta is covering.
Right.
Mine's in front.
Right, because they're going to be kicking the placenta, which you're not going to feel through. You're not going to, once eventually you'll feel it all.
But I won't feel it as early as I felt the other two.
That's crazy. That gives me such anxiety.
I'm like, really? This like
kill me
right now.
Oh my God. That's
so
awful.
It's like add on top. And like, I was like, why this pregnancy?
It is weird that like there's no reassurance between ultrasounds. Like there's nothing.
There's 16. 16 weeks. I go at 16. 16, they do the Doppler. So they listen to the heartbeat. So you'll be able to hear the heartbeat at 16 weeks. And then it's just a checkup for you.
When I saw my midwife, they would do the Doppler every time.
Yeah.
But like that was, I only saw them once a month at the first.
Yeah.
Which is 12 to 16.
12
and
to
then
16
to 20.
And 16 to 20. Yeah. And then closer, it's every 2 weeks.
If you could give one piece of advice to a mom in her first trimester, what would it be?
That you got to take it day by day. The anxiety is so normal, but you got to just take it day by day. Every day is a new day. Yeah. And like, that's it.
I love that.
That's literally it.
There you go. That's the best advice.
There you go. Stay
Coming
tuned.
from a mom pregnant with her third.
Yes.
I think that's it.
Are you getting pregnancy brain with me?
No, I think actually. No, I am telling you, I don't sleep. My kids don't sleep.
Jessie doesn't sleep. And we've been filming at nighttime the last couple times. We should tell people on our location change.
Oh.
We're at Jessie's house now.
With my fabulous curtains.
With her fabulous curtains. And we've been doing nighttime filming. So for a little delayed, please bear with us. And on that note, we will see you guys next week.
Bye.